my vlog. Today, I'm going to be talking about episode 12 of Season 16 of Deadliest of Catch. And this episode, 400 Mile Wide Arctic Storm, is gone. So the fleet is back in calmer weather, but the seas are still kind of rough from the storm. So, in this episode, it shows the Cornelia Marie, the southern wind, the northwestern, and the summer bay. And it starts off with the Cornelia Marie, and they're hauling in the dumb luck string again, because they reset it, and it turns out where they'd set it before, that all the crab are not there, so they haul in their gear and start stacking it, and try to move to other grounds that are better, because this isn't going to cut it for them. Then it goes to the summer bay. And the summer bay is hauling in their gear, and they're getting high 200s to low 300s of opilio crab. And while they're hauling in their gear, their block starts spewing out hydraulic fluid, and it's not working. And the block is the most essential part of crab boat, because it does all the work of hauling in the pots. Wild Bill, when he was the captain of the Cape Caution, he bought an extra block, a $17,000 block, and he thought it was on the boat, so he had the crew look for it, and it ended up that it wasn't on the boat. So it's either in the Summer Bay's container, or it's in the Cape Cautions and it's in Dutch Harbor. Once they get back to Dutch Harbor, they'll have to see if it's in their container. So Wild Bill has two theories on what's going on, and he has the crew check it, and those theories on what it could be weren't true, so they have to go into St. Paul and get an O-ring for it to make it work again. So then it goes to the southern wind, and the southern wind is hauling in their gear, and they're getting maybe 100 opilio crab per pot, which is not really good. So Harley, he's looking at his AIS ship positioning radar, and he sees the Cornelia Marie, and he calls them and see if they want to work with them, create a partnership, because the Russian fleet is bringing in their crab, and the American fleet wants to try and beat them to get the highest price of opilio crab. And the southern wind has 350,000 pounds of opilio quota to catch, so they need to create a partnership to figure out where to fish. So the Cornelia Marie is like, yeah, we'll be your partner on the Bering Sea to try and get the school of crab and try and fill our boats up as fast as we can so we can get the highest price. And Harley was like, on the southern wind, is like, we'll fish the southern grounds and you fish the northern grounds on the 58th parallel. So Cornelia Marie will be here and the southern wind will be here, and they'll communicate and figure out who has the crab. Then it goes to the Cornelia Marie, and the Cornelia Marie is moving a little north so they can try and find a school of opilio crab. And so they do that. They take the Cornelia Marie off the AIS so no boats can see where it is, so they're top secret, just to not make it look suspicious to other boats. And what they should have done is told Harley that they were going to do that, but they didn't. So then it goes to the southern wind, and he's setting his gear, getting ready to let the pot soak for a little bit, and then they'll go and check it out. And at some point they'll talk Josh and Casey on the Cornelia Marie and figure out where the school is, or get information from either one of them. Then it goes to the northwestern, and the northwestern is hauling in their gear, and the gear that they're hauling in is getting like 100, 120 Opelio crab, which is not the best. So they have 4 days to get in for their first offload, and they don't want to have to move their gear too far. So Mandy's like, why don't we move it a little up, move our gear a little up this way, and because she thinks the school is just kind of hiding in a spot, and so she starts setting gear, and Sig goes down and go rest, and Mandy is setting their gear on the spot she thinks the school of Opelio crab is going to be. Then it goes to the southern wind, and the southern wind calls the Cornelia Marie, and he asks them how the fishing's doing, and they just tell a lie and say it's not going so good. So that's going on, and Harley the grounds he's testing are not that good, so he's like, let's try, and he starts stacking 3 strings he has, and he's thinking about moving vicinity of where Casey and Josh are. So then it goes to the Cornelia Marie, and the Cornelia Marie is just smashing the Opelio. They're doing really good, bringing in a lot of crab per pot. I think it's like 300 plus Opelio crab per pot, which is really good. So then it goes to the southern wind, and the southern wind is setting their gear, and they set it right around where the Cornelia Marie was. After he set it, they let it soak, and then they test the gear, and they're doing really good as well. And they have 2 options. They can give me some space so I can set on the biomass, or the other option is I can tell all my friends in the fleet about this hot spot, and the whole fleet will this area. And so he's like, don't ever cross me again. If you do, they'll be hell to pay. So then it goes to the Northwestern, and the Northwestern is hauling in the pots that Mandy set, and they're doing really good. It starts out at a 200 plus Opelio crab, and it goes up to 300 plus Opelio crab. And Sig has Mandy at the helm of the Northwestern while they're pulling in their gear, because they're basically topping off their 3rd tank, and he wants Mandy to experience what it's like to captain a boat that pretty much full of Opelio crab, so she can learn how to time the throttle on the waves. So what you want to do is, when you're on the top of the wave, you want to punch the throttle forward, but when you're going to come into a wave, you pull the throttle back so the bow of the boat does not dive into the wave and make a real rough ride for the crew on deck. Also, so it does that, and they go into St. Paul to go into their offload, and there's a new storm starting to come in, and it's going to be a bad storm. And they get into St. Paul, and as they're going by, they see the Summer Bay at dock, and the Northwestern docks, and they start offloading their Opelio crab. Then it goes to the Summer Bay, and the Summer Bay is waiting on a part to their seal so the block can work again. So that is the end of episode 12 of season 16 of Deadliest Catch. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please share this video with your friends and family. Also, don't forget to hit the bell icon down below so you can be notified when I upload videos. Also, please share this video with your friends and family, and don't forget to hit the like button, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you guys for watching, and if you ain't dreaming, you ain't living. Don't forget to dream big.